Now, Daniyal, my story with you is a special story.
Yes.
And I want you to tell everybody about where we met, where I first heard you, and what happened from there.
So, Brother Ammar, he came to Sydney for a visit, and he came to my school, Belford College. And then he came, sat in my room, and then all the teachers told me to read some Quran for him. And then, so I read Quran, and then he told me to come here.
MashaAllah. And a shout out to your teacher. There was that one teacher in particular who said, listen, I've got someone for you for Shia Voice. What was the name of that teacher?
Mustafa Khalil.
Mustafa Khalil.
Mustafa Khalil.
So just for everybody, Mustafa Khalil, when I had gone to visit the Belfield School in Australia, I was going around the classes, and then I came to this class where the teacher was a big fan of the Shia Voice, big fan of everything that's been done. So he said, listen, there's someone here. I'd love it if you could hear him recite. So when I heard him recite, I said, you've got to come to the Shia Voice.
Wow.
And Alhamdulillah, Daniyal has come all the way
Wow.
from Sydney, Australia to London. And for that alone, you deserve a round of applause. MashaAllah.
Wow. Interesting.
As we said, you've recited Quran, and you're going to recite the Quran tonight. Which chapter or which verses have you decided to recite?
I will be reading from Surah Al-Araf, Ayah 196.
Okay, so from Surah 7, verse 196.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much. Welcome him with the loudest of salawats. Allah salli.
The community in Sydney is nice. There's a mix of generations of Pakistanis, Iraqis, Arabs, and Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد عجل فرج.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن ولي الله الذي نزل الكتاب وهو يتولى الصالحين. والذين تدعون من دونه لا يستطيعون نصركم ولا أنفسهم ينصرون. وإن تدعوهم إلى الهدى لا يسمعوا وتراهم ينظرون إليك وهم لا يبصرون.
ضيع شوية. ضيع. هنا ضيع.
خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين. وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه سميع عليم. إن الذين اتقوا إذا مسهم طائف من الشيطان تذكروا فإذا هم مبصرون. خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه سميع عليم.
ما نعيم عن هذا، ما نعيم، ما نعيم.
إن الذين اتقوا إذا مسهم طائف من الشيطان تذكروا فإذا هم مبصرون وإخوانهم يمدونهم في الغي ثم لا يقصرون وإذا لم تأتهم بآية قالوا لولا اجتبيتها قل إنما أتبع ما يوحى إلي من ربي قل إنما أتبع ما يوحى إلي من ربي هذا بصائر من ربكم
وهدى ورحمة.
أحسنت.
هذا بصائر من ربكم هذا بصائر من ربكم وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون صدق الله العلي العظيم صلى على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسوله.
If I could do the performance again, I would try to be more calm and go inside with an empty mind and just perform that again. And inshallah, if I make it to the semi-finals, I will show you guys that my stutter can proves that people should not be ashamed of their voice.
أحسنتم طيب الله أنفاسك. I can see there's a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who wants to lead?
There is, and we all have one thing in common. If Mullah Nazar, no, actually, I'm going to let Mullah Nazar because I gave him the word as well. So I think I just want to see him also say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he commented what I had commented as well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mullah Nazar. Bismillah.
Thank you, Habibi.
Thank you very much, brother Daniyal. Good recitation, but I think because of jet lag, you are tired. When did you reach here, London?
It's been like 4 weeks.
Sorry?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks I've been here, yes.
4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So there's no jet lag there.
So there is no jet lag.
You should have just said 4 hours. You would have got it could have been like a white lie.
Okay. But in terms of his performance, forget the jet lag for 1 second. But
okay.
in terms of his performance,
Daniyal,
Yes.
your recitation was very good. obviously for an Afghani person who's not Arabic speaker, who cannot pronounce Dad, Ha, Ain, but you were pronouncing very well. That was good. That was the positive things. But the negative things, your voice was wavering, out of tune, and some other things. A lot of things. I will keep.
Thank you.
For
Thank
other
you.
judge.
Thank you, Mullah Nazar. Mullah Hussein, I want to focus more on listening to his recitation. There were elements of very good voice, but maybe put together something he could work
That's
on.
what we were discussing, Mullah Ali. Well, first of all, Brother Daniyal, I really
Yes.
appreciate that you come here and join us in this journey. That itself is great. It's something to be thanked. And regarding the technicals, if we want
Yes.
to talk a little bit technicals, I just want to ask you one thing.
Yes.
Did you go through the learning of al-maqam learnings?
Yes.
Okay, you have gone through them.
Yes.
And you know that when al-maqam, the Arabic, the scale of it, there is a start and there is end, which we call rukuz, right?
Yes.
When you start with the scale, you have to make the rukuz, the end with the same scale.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will be, wrong.
It will be out of tune. It will be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless to the tune, but the rukuz is very important when you are reading Quran, because the foundation of the Quran reciter is two very important elements. You got one, which is the pronunciation. Your pronunciation is way better than most of Arabs, to be honest.
Thank you.
But when you are talking about the technicals, the scale, the Arabic scale, the scale you chose is basic, it's beautiful, it's easy. But what I have noticed that you are not playing with the same keys of the maqam. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Rukuz, your ending of the maqam was out of the scale, not out of the tune, out of the scale, which is a little bit worse than the tuning.
Okay.
Maybe this is your first time in the show here. Maybe I will go with the Mullah Nizar because your pronunciation, and you got it. You got the elements, actually. Maybe with more self-confidence, I believe you can do better
Inshallah.
regarding the scale
Inshallah,
thing.
Mullah Hussein, thank you very much. Sayyid Mason.
I just wanted to say that when you came up here and you were speaking, I noticed you had a stutter.
Yes.
And I know that has to do with the left and right sides of the brain. But is that how you started the Quran? And how does it make you feel when you're reciting Quran? Does it help you, break that stutter, obviously?
Yes,
but is that why you started, or is there another?
Yes. Yes. It's because of this stutter.
Yeah.
I started reading, and then it got me through, and then I just come on stage. and recite.
Subhanallah.
MashaAllah.
Does this stutter
Inspirational.
affect the technical thing I told you about, or this is maybe just because of the performance? Is it
Probably-
because of the stutter or
No, it's
the
probably-
performance?
It's probably because of the performance.
I also just want
Performance
to.
related, not stutter, right? I say so.
I also just want to say not the stutter. What Sayyid Ammar was saying about jet lag and the raspiness in the voice.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's natural. You have an adrenaline rush and your throat starts getting dry when you come up, especially when it's your first time in front of such a big crowd. Is this the biggest platform you've been on so far?
Yes, so far.
So very proud of you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Can you
coming.
memorize the first verse you
Yes.
just read? Can you read it now? Can you read it now while you're standing?
From which verse?
Only the first verse. 167.
إن ولي الله الذي نزل الكتاب وهو
Give me
يتولى
tilawa. Give me
الصالحين.
tilawa. Give me tilawa. Take a breath. Give me tilawa. One verse.
إن ولي الله الذي نزل الكتاب وهو يتولى الصالحين.
Continue.
والذين تدعون من دونه لا يستطيعون نصركم ولا أنفسهم ينصرون.
صلوا على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسنتم. Lastly,
Daniel.
Dr. Sayyid Ammar, if we can conclude.
Yeah, when we were deliberating, we know that when one recites the Quran, we should all be listening. Well, it's only because we have judgments to make and we were deliberating amongst each other. Otherwise, we would have listened to you in its entirety. And the only reason I mention jet lag is because even on my comments, I've written something down here, by the way, which I think Sayyid Maitham could, if he could read my handwriting, but it says, has happened to me.
Okay.
When one of the biggest mistakes I made in my lecturing career was getting off a plane and going straight to give a lecture.
Yeah.
And about 15 minutes in, I noticed that the voice was going. And that's the only reason that we talked about jet lag. And mind you, even if you've been here for 4 weeks, the sleeping pattern between Australia and London is not the easiest one for you to overcome. What time did you sleep last night?
Like 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Okay, for me, that's quite... still, the night is young. But still, you're a role model. Belfield should be proud of having people like yourself. And you are not Arab, but you pronounce the Quran perfectly. And that should be a lesson to many in our community who are not Arabs, but still pronounce the Quran with a lot of difficulty. So I think that for you is a definite plus. Daniyal, well done.
Proud of you.
That's
Proud
a
of you,
fitting
Daniyal.
end to Daniyal. Haider Ali, please, round of applause for him. Thank you.
Ignite hope and stamp out poverty with Imam Hussein Charity.